everybody, I'm Angie Hunt and we're here in the LDRS Creative Studio today. We couldn't be more thrilled to be with you and a part of this event. We've got some really fun things to show you. We're actually going to be working with some of the new products from our brand new summer collection that was just released a couple of days ago. So we've got a lot to show you, and I'm going to switch cameras so we can get started because we have a short amount of time. So here we go. So to begin with, I want to explain to you a couple of bundles that we have that are going to be just for this event. You're only going to have access to these for a couple of days, just today and tomorrow. The first one is our Seaside product bundle, and this bundle includes our Float Your Boat stamp set. This is a 4x6 stamp set, and then we have the coordinating dies from the Lighthouse die, which is super fun, and then we have this amazing ocean waves stencil, and we're going to be making this card right here with this bundle. I'm going to show you how to use them and how special all these products are. Now this bundle, you're going to notice in our store, is already discounted 10% off of the retail price. Our second bundle is the Countryside bundle. Look how cute that is. I just love these little characters. They're so sweet. In this bundle, you're going to find A Day in the Park. This is a 4x6 stamp set. The coordinating dies. And my absolute favorite, this is our Slimline Corner Scallop die. There's 14 dies in this set. And we're going to be making this card today with all of these products. And now this bundle as well is already discounted by 10% off of the retail price in our store. But we've got a show special on top of that. And the show special is a 20% discount off of all of the regularly priced items that are in our store, including the two bundles. So when you're checking out, you're going to use this code SSBE20, valid only today and tomorrow, and you're going to apply that to anything that you put in your cart that's regularly priced, including those two bundles. So if you're purchasing those two bundles today, you're going to get the 10% off the already discounted bundle plus an additional 20% off. So it's pretty fantastic. So we're really excited to be sharing this with you. So let's get started. This is our first card that I wanted to show you guys, and you can see, look at the dimension in this card. It is just so sweet. I absolutely love, like going to the lake and things like that, playing in the sand, and on the inside we've even put a sentiment in here. It's just so much fun. So let's show you the steps. I've already done a lot of the work here. We're going to be assembling this card. I want to walk you through it just to show you how easy it is. Get my glasses on real quick. Now here are the pieces. Let me bring these down here. I've already got these cute little characters that we are going to add to this card. So here we go. Done a lot of the work for you already here, but I want to show you really quickly how to assemble it. So this is an A2 card, which means that the card base is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a half a sheet. This is the Lighthouse die, and this die is pretty special because this is actually, it's a border die, but it's going to cut in one swoop through your machine. It's going to cut a really beautiful background. So in this die, we've actually designed this so it's going to create some interactive kind of pieces for you. So this is part of what it's going to cut, and you can see if I lay this over it, I ended up cutting off a little bit of it because I wanted to put this portrait shaped on the card. But look at the little doors that open on here, the doors, the windows. That is automatically just a part of that die. And then this little fence comes up here. It's just a lot of fun, and it's automatically going to cut out all those little windows. And then you have the beautiful stitching here that's going to show you the edge of the land there. So it's really a great die. So I was really excited that we could put this into this kit for you. Now, the next piece that I've prepared This is just slightly smaller than an A2 card. So basically I cut this to A2, which again is 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And then I trimmed 1/8 of an inch off of each side so that it's going to lay just slightly on the inside of that. It's going to offer a little bit of a trim around it. Oh, and then I also, this is not included in the kit, but this is part of our, it's from our rainy day stencil. So we have these really pretty cloud edges on that. And so I just went ahead and stenciled that with Marina Madness, and just to create a really pretty background. That's not included in the kit, but that is something that you can use that discount code on. The next piece that I've prepped, again, I had an A2 piece of cardstock, and then I used, let me find that stencil real quick for you. This is the Ocean Waves stencil. I'm going to turn this over so you can kind of see it better here. Kind of shows you exactly what that pattern looks like. So this was stenciled just with 3 different shades of blue. And then the other die that's part of the lighthouse die is this really pretty, it's a single stitch scallop that looks like waves. So all I did with this then, I took the one piece, I laid this over it, I ran it through the machine. It doesn't go all the way across, but it's really super easy just to attach it and run it through again. So I cut it not once, not twice, but 3 times. There was actually a piece here that I didn't need, so I didn't keep it. But that gives that really, really pretty edge to it. And then, just so I wouldn't forget the order of things, I've actually numbered these. 1, 2, and 3 on the back, so I would remember where they go. So we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. So 1 is going to go at the bottom, and then 2, and then 3. So let me show you how easy this is to assemble. So the first couple of pieces that we're going to put together, this bottom piece, so this is number 1, here's the 1, that goes right at the bottom of my lighthouse. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right to the bottom, just like so. And so it lines right up with the bottom of like that landscape that's so pretty. The next step, I'm going to place number 2. So here's my 2. This is going to go right behind here like this. So I'm going to attach this. And I want to line this up, make sure my edges line up. I'm going to go a little bit higher. There we go. So my edge lines up really nicely. And now this last piece, I'm going to actually cut a little bit of foam for my last piece. Let me make sure I haven't done that too wide, maybe a little too long. All right, so my foam is going to go right here at the base. And then I'm going to line this up just like so. And I put that foam on there because I want to have a little bit of lift between those two. Now, the last thing that I need is a little foam on the back so that I can put this onto the card base. Just like so. Make sure I have that right. All right, just like so. And then this should fit right on top here. A little bit of adhesive on the back. And you can see how easy this card comes together. It's just so cute. Lift up these little pieces here. Now the last little things that I want to put on are these little guys that are from the Float Your Boat stamps. Look how cute these guys are. I just love these. So I stamped each of these little characters colored them in with some markers, cut them out with the coordinating dies. Look how cute. We even put on the back kind of a color guide to show you some kind of an example of how maybe you could color it up. And you're free to color, obviously, whatever colors you want. But we just want to give you a little suggestion there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these little guys on. I've already propped them up on some foam because I like to have a lot of dimension on my cards. And so, little fish here. Look how cute. And then this little sentiment set, little sentiment, I just stamped it. And I just hand trimmed that little ribbon cut on the inside there. Let me put that right up at the edge. And there we are. Look how cute that is. The last thing is just to stamp your sentiment on the inside. So much fun. It's even interactive, which is really, really cute. I love these little windows and doors that open. So that is our first card. I'm going to go ahead and show you our second card. Look how cute this is. I just love this. This is a slimline. And I've gone ahead, I've got the pieces all ready to go for you. So this card base, a slimline card base, our dies are designed to cut automatically 3 1/4 by 8 1/4 long by 3 1/4 wide. And so I have this card base here. I'm going to set that aside for right now. I have all my little pieces over here. I've already stamped a bunch of these little characters. And let's see. So using these dies, these are the dies that we're going to use from our slimline. This is the slimline corner scallop. So we take the 2 largest dies. The first one here, if you use it alone, is going to cut this piece out for you. So you automatically have your backer card and it puts that really pretty stitching. If you layer these 2 dies together, it's going to cut this beautiful frame. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere, the frame to the backer. Let's get a little bit of adhesive on here. I'm going to lay this out. I like having the frame on here because it offers up some dimension and a little bit of visual interest. All right, so there's that. Now the next thing that I did, I stamped out, I'm going to put this on this piece here. This was a little idea that I had when I was doing this. I really wanted to use one of the little frame dies that comes in here, and I love this little flower. And when I stamped my little characters out and I colored them in and I went to cut it, the die was a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller than the character. So when I lay this over, you can see I lay that over and I didn't get the little wheels in there, and I thought, you know what? That is going to give me some really, really beautiful and cool dimension. So I went ahead and I cut out my images, and I then took the coordinating dies. So I was left with these pieces on the page where I was doing my coloring. I then took the little coordinating die for this character and I laid it over those last 2 pieces that didn't cut, and I cut them out and I saved them, and you're going to see how I use them because the dimension it creates is so fun and I just love it. I think it's very, very unique. So I'm going to start, I'm going to start at the bottom. So here's my little girl with the little flower cut die. I'm propping this up on foam, and I'm going to position her about 1/4 inch from the bottom edge. And then I'm going to go ahead with these 2 extra little pieces, put a little bit of adhesive. I'm going to line that up just as though it was not trimmed off. And you can see how it completes the image, but it gives you beautiful dimension Just line it right up under there so that the image is completed. Look how cute that is, and it's so easy to do. So the next thing is to put one of these little trees on here. So I've already got all these images cut and ready for you. There we go. I'm going to do this little girl next. I did the same thing, so you can see that the dog, who is right here, she's walking the dog. You don't see the dog anymore because it was cut out by the flower. But we're going to add that back in, and you're going to see how sweet it is. So here we go. Here's that little dog. I did the same thing, cut it out separately with the coordinating dies. Those coordinating dies are just spectacular because it makes it really easy. I'm not one to do a lot of fussy cutting, so having these little coordinating dies that go with it are just perfect for me. Let's make sure I do this on the correct side. Put a little bit of adhesive there for that tree. And then the last thing I did on the center flower, I just stamped the hello from that stamp set. I'm going to pop that into the middle. And then I've got this really cute little bench that comes with it. And then the last thing is this tiny little dog. Everything cut out with those coordinating dies, so it is super, super easy to do. I'm going to go ahead and layer this up. There we go. And we have made 2 super sweet cards. How fun are these? And then here's the other 2 from the Seaside collection. So I want to show you one last time. Let's set these cards aside. Make sure that you are aware of the bundles that we have, because these bundles are really, really special. These bundles are only good today and tomorrow. So we have the Seaside bundle, which we made this card here. The Seaside bundle, it has all of the pieces that you're going to need to make this card. So you're going to get the lighthouse, you're going to get the float your boat, the ocean waves, and that is already discounted 10%. The next bundle is going to be your countryside bundle. You're going to get the A Day in the Park stamps and coordinating dies, as well as that really, really great slimline corner scallop. These are all brand new, and they're part of our new collection. Here's the card that we made with all of those. And then don't forget, when you're checking out, to use this 20% off show special that we have. The code is SSBE20. This is good only today and tomorrow. It's going to give you an additional 20% off of both of those bundles, and you can also use it on any regularly priced item that you're going to find in our store. Again, this is only good today and tomorrow. And let me show you the cards again that we made. These are so much fun. I absolutely love these. So thank you everybody for joining me here today. We have had an absolute blast. It's been a lot of fun bringing some of our new summer collection and even offering up a show special for you guys so that you can take advantage of that. Make sure you do. It's today and tomorrow only. I think we're all set. Thank you so much for tuning in, for joining me. I had a wonderful time. Thanks everybody. Bye.